Hello, my name is Arthur Dudney. I'm the Director of Cultural Programs at Arcadia. I'm delighted for this opportunity to join you virtually to tell you a little about what we do. Arcadia is a charitable foundation that works to protect nature, preserve cultural heritage, and promote open access to knowledge. Since 2002, Arcadia has awarded more than $1 billion to organizations around the world. Our cultural program aims to ensure that the knowledge of the world's cultural diversity is made available to future generations. Our grants therefore mainly support the digital recording of endangered cultural heritage. We do not limit our work to particular parts of the world or particular cultural traditions, but fund documentation as universally as possible. We aim to support projects where the need for our funding is greatest and where cultural heritage is highly endangered for any reason. Cultural knowledge is being rapidly lost because of globalization and its tendency to homogenize culture. Heritage is destroyed for many reasons, including basic neglect, the physical fragility of heritage material, the movement of populations away from their traditional lands and occupations, the development of land for building or farming both legally and illegally, and of course political considerations that seek to suppress or glorify certain traditions at the expense of others. Often the recognition of the value of cultural knowledge comes after it is irretrievably lost. Our projects therefore seek to build a record of cultural knowledge while this is still possible. However, it is not right to record cultural knowledge and then to hoard it. That's why we require our grant recipients to make the digital recordings they produce available for free online so that the knowledge can be shared. Maintaining this accessibility to heritage data over the long term is a significant commitment on the part of our grantees. Arcadia's grants focus on three kinds of heritage material, namely archives and manuscripts, intangible heritage, and heritage sites. The projects in our Heritage Sites grants portfolio are primarily based on remote sensing archaeology, namely identifying archaeological sites from satellite imagery and scanning technologies like LiDAR. Our archaeological projects have worked in the Middle East and North Africa, in India, Pakistan, and the Maldives, across Southeast Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa. With this new project, we're pleased to extend the work to South America. We're excited about the Mapping Pre-Columbian Archaeological Heritage in South America project because it is the first large-scale cultural work we have funded in Latin America. It takes the successful remote sensing archaeology model that we've supported elsewhere and applies it to a new geography and topography. We believe that the project's wide cross-border database of heritage sites will be the first such database in South America. The project also fosters important connections between European and Latin American partners at different levels. I want to close by discussing how we are thinking about sustainability in the context of our cultural grants. Sustainability means two things. It refers first of all to environmental sustainability, which generally means minimizing travel. Reducing air travel is a challenge in international partnerships, but our projects have implemented technological solutions as well as trying to structure partnerships so that people local to the heritage, who therefore do not need to travel far, participate meaningfully in the work. In addition to saving on carbon emissions, such inclusive partnerships are obviously important for equity. Secondly, sustainability refers to the long-term survival of the digital records created by our projects. Arcadia chooses our grant recipients carefully because we have to trust that they can keep the heritage data they produce accessible over the long term, as I said a few minutes ago. We have committed our grantees to the FAIR principles of data management, which aim to make heritage data findable and usable, as well as the CARE principles, which seek to give indigenous communities more of a say in how heritage data is collected and used. We are happy with the ethos of the Mapping Pre-Columbian Archaeological Heritage in South America project in addressing these issues. So on behalf of myself, my colleague Dr. Mike Hayworth, who manages our Heritage Sites grants, and Arcadia's board, we wish the project every success. Thank you.